Welcome back, friends, to the zombie apocalypse. I'm Juniper, and today in Project Zomboid, we're wandering around in the drizzle, I suppose. We're going to listen to the weather report. Today we've got light fog, got some heavy rain and a thunderstorm. Not too worried about the weather. However, I am a bit worried about this guy down here. Gonna have to take care of him while we listen to the weather report. Severe weather warning, thunderstorm imminent, 3 days. So I think that means not tomorrow, but the following day. Oh, and we have a helicopter today. There we go. We know what we're doing right now. We are headed to the car, and we're getting out of here. Actually, I'm starting to get to the point where I think we can probably just tank a helicopter at home. So instead of going home, I'm going to go... and we're going to wait kind of on the far end of the mall over here, and we'll see what happens. This is probably a bad idea. But, you know, you have to live out life on the edge sometimes. Alright, let me grab some stuff to read. Alright, we can read this book. What a riveting read, the tailoring book. Tailoring is a very annoying skill to grind. Look at this. No more railing. I love that. Alright, so I'm gonna hop in the car and go somewhat far away. Not very far away by any means, but far enough away that things will probably be okay. Maybe we'll go and work on our mechanics skill down at that little parking lot that's not too far away here. I have to pay close attention or I'm gonna hit a car. Alright, there we go. I'm not a very good driver in this game. I would say it's not my fault, but it probably is. Alright. So this is where we're going to stay for the helicopter event. We are pretty close to home, honestly. So like, here, I'll show you. This is us right here. And actually, 920. Alright, so we are going to add a note. Helicopter 920. Alright. Wish I could line them up better, but that's okay. Alright, yeah, so we're over here. And where we've been going all the way over here for most of our helicopters. Some are pretty far down the coast. I think we're probably safe here. I don't think too many zombies exist in this region still. And if they do, I don't think the helicopter's gonna pull them. So... we'll see. Maybe this is a bad idea, but I'm going to work on some mechanics skill work, and then we'll check back in once the helicopter decides to show up. Oh, apparently there's a nasty friend here. Anybody else? I didn't expect any zombies in this whole area. Wonder where he came from. Alright, well, I'm currently carrying a bunch of heavy stuff, so I'm gonna go back to working on the mechanics here. Hopefully nobody else comes to bother us. Well, it looks like we've gotten just about all the use out of this car as we're gonna get for experience with mechanics. So that's fine. Turns out I don't have a wrench with me, and so I can't do some of it, and I also don't have a lug wrench in the back of my car here. So I can't do the tires and whatnot, but fortunately the magazine that we found relatively recently did enable me to do more on this car than just the headlights, basically. Without having that magazine, The only things we'd be able to touch here is the radio, the radio, the battery, and the 4 head and tail lights. These are the only things you can touch until you find one of those magazines. So it just so happens we found the magazine for this class of vehicle, which means that I was able to uninstall and reinstall the driver's seats. I did the windows here, I did the windshields, but I broke them in the process because I'm terrible at this. What does it say? Chance of success, 20%. Interesting. Obviously, I need a windshield to do it, but we're with the 1.5 levels in mechanics, we're not going to be able to install something as complicated as a windshield. Alright, so where does that leave us? We don't have a helicopter yet here, so I guess I'm going to read the book. I guess I'm going to sit in the car to do it too. We're a little bit moist. May as well sit in the car for dryness while we read our tailoring book, and then we'll read the book until the helicopter gets here. Well, the helicopter came at 3 today. It's pretty faint right now. Hard to hear over the sound of the rain. But he is indeed here. Let's take a look around us. I'm not expecting any trouble at all, despite this being the closest we've been to the mall, I think ever, for a helicopter event. Looks like we're okay. I'm not sure how many passes he's gonna do. Hopefully it's just 1 or 2. I think we're on 2 right now. Maybe 3? Hard to tell. Take another peek around me. I'm not seeing any zombies. Do I have anything else to eat? I do not. So we're just going to be hungry until we go home, which is fine. Not going to complain about that. This should be over pretty soon. I can still hear him. Alright, this thunderstorm is really heavy, but I believe the helicopter is gone, so we'll head on back. Ooh. Gonna break my car. Alright, so worst case, we get back and there's zombies everywhere. The helicopter pulled zombies in from deeper into Louisville, and they're just swarming our base and everything is bad and all that. I think the odds of that are very low. I'm not really worried at all. But hey, you know, anything is possible. So basically, I think what today will end up being is a kind of walk around the base day. We've done some mechanics skill work, we've read some books, but I think I really shouldn't be driving over this body. I think with the rest of today, it's just going to be making sure that the helicopter didn't pull anybody too close. So we're going back out into the nasty weather. Oh, I should get food before I go out. Although I've been pumping up our weight too effectively. we jumped all the way to 79. I guess my efforts were a little bit overzealous. So now we have to figure out how to get it down. Maybe we open a can of carrots and we'll eat that. It sounds right to me. Why is our screwdriver on our tool belt instead of our hand axe? Oh well. Screwdriver, you can go away. Put my tailoring book back away, and then we'll drop off this empty can in the trash before we head out on an adventure. Alright, we've spotted our first zombies. We're over here on the side of the mall. There's a couple of them. There's a little pair of zombies over here that we're gonna have to take care of. So far, so good. I'm not that unhappy about our results. 2 zombies here, not bad at all. Alright, we'll keep going. So far, so good. I'm not seeing any zombies over here. There's some over there by the donut shop, but that doesn't really concern me. Really what I'm looking for is zombies that are close to our base. Basically, either alongside the building or worse, in the building. And basically what I'm seeing so far leads me to believe that our distance, the distance we were far away from the mall with our, the spot where we were working on the mechanics down there, is plenty far away to avoid any unpleasantness with the helicopter. So, I wasn't 100% certain how far we would need to be away, but this experiment has proven to me that looks like we'll be alright. Basically, what we've had to kill 3 zombies now. Maybe next time, instead of going to the to that parking lot for the next helicopter, we may just stay inside, stay at home, work on XP or something like that. Anyway, with the rest of today, since it's pretty crappy weather out, I think I'm gonna stay indoors where it's a little bit quieter and a little bit easier to see what's going on and work on some stuff. I haven't decided what that's gonna be yet. Maybe we'll start cleaning some of the foliage out of the mall. There is a lot of foliage. But maybe we'll grind out some more electrical skill while we're at it. Yeah, let's do that. It's a payphone. Payphones are pretty good sources of electrical experience. Let's take a look here. We've got the full boost. We're at 206. If I dismantle this whole payphone, we are at 222. That's pretty good. Not gonna say no to that. We're getting pretty close. Not gonna take too long. We can just deconstruct this wall clock also. A little bit of experience. Oh, computers. This seems like it would give us a lot. What are we at? 246. Let's disassemble this desktop computer. Well, it's not too much, honestly. This is one of the old ones. It's got a floppy drive, it looks like. Of course, it's one of the old ones. It's 1993, or at least it's technology from 1993. Yeah, if we disassemble the other 2 computers here, I'll bet we'll be over the line. We'll get the level 3. Although, now that I think about it, there really isn't any reason for us to get to level 3. We could use it to move the not the furnace, the stove, but we don't really need a stove. It's just a nice to have. But we're at it now, so no going back. I mean, technically we could go back to not having electrical 3, but it's not something I intend to do. I'm gonna keep wandering around looking for payphones and stuff. Alright, we've disassembled some payphones. It's 10 p.m. I think it's time to head back to home. Kind of a slow day. Not too much to say, not too much going on in the world of Zomboid right now. Taking it easy. Maybe we'll see if there's something else we can do that's interesting or compelling before bed. Ah, look how nice it is. It's all bright in here. I do like the brightness. I like having lights on. Alright, is there anything we can do around here? Well, we never finished reading this book because I put it away. So I guess we'll finish off the Tailoring for Beginners book. Alright, well, we're getting bored. You're just gonna have to live with it. I'm not gonna finish the book before bedtime. I'm gonna keep us a little bit hungry. I'm not gonna eat a big meal here. Let's see what we can do. Let's eat these grape leaves. What else? What else would be good to eat that doesn't really give us too much calories? I think the candy, counterintuitively, is gonna help us keep our weight. I'm not expecting our weight to go up because we're eating this rock candy. And it'll get us the food that we need, if I eat enough of it, of course. It's close, we're right on the line. We could eat this termite, it only gives us -1 hunger. No thanks. Let's do the snow globes. That's alright. Cool. Well, we're at the weight level that we want to be at. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we can do. Not really. We could plan out where we want to put our stove, since we have the ability to do that now. I'm thinking we want it like here where the espresso machine is. So let me go ahead and pick up this toaster and cram it in a box over here. Actually, we need to sleep. So I'm going to go ahead and sleep real quick. Something that's interesting is that we know that there's still zombies close by because of how fast time goes when we're sleeping. So if this was going really fast, like if the night was already passed already, we would know that there were no zombies in the area. Because I had a game, and of course this could have changed since then, but I had a game where I knew that there were no zombies in the entire area. And when you went to sleep, you woke up like that. It was almost instant. It was so fast. It's quite nice. I'm pretty sure we still have zombies that are hiding inside some of the stairwells or the like stair pillars, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. We definitely don't have zombies close by. If there's zombies close by, or if there's a lot of zombies, we broke it. Unlucky. If there's a lot of zombies, the nighttime will take a long time for sure. However, we can be pretty confident that we don't have that problem. I'm gonna go grab another piece of countertop. I'll be right back. Let's see if we break this one. We didn't break it. All right. All right, we have returned with our piece of countertop. And we're gonna put it down here where we want it. All right, so this is where we will put the stove. And I actually think I'm gonna move the microwave over to this other piece of counter, and we will put the espresso machine somewhere else. I haven't decided yet. Maybe we'll put the toaster here, but I wanted to keep this section a little bit clearer for an a nice aesthetic look. All right, well, it's almost 6 in the morning after a helicopter. The rain's finally stopped. However, as we know, we do have a severe thunderstorm on its way. And we'll have those zombies to deal with, I'm sure. Cool. Well, I'm glad we survived that helicopter. I'm glad we proved that we didn't have to go quite so far away. And yeah, there we go. Thanks, friends, for joining me today. I'm Juniper, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye-bye now.